Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. With me, Vid. This is, I think, episode 13. Imagine that. And actually, I'll tell you a little secret. The first 12 episodes I did in one go. I sat down and I played Dwarf Fortress for like 7 hours. Um, and so we need to take stock about where we are at and what's going on a little bit here first, and then I think we're going to try and work on the civic quarters and make a hospital. That's the project for today. Um, and yeah, so we have this outside here. Basic defenses. We have some traps up. That's good. Still have a bit of wood storage here, although I think we probably need to cut down some more trees soon. Or did I do that last time? Can't remember. Yeah, it looks like we have some logs being carried still. I guess that's what these fellas are doing out here. There are some dogs that are zoned here to sort of guard against intruders, just letting us know if something is up. And this here is our descent into the fort that goes to the trading area here. And there are bridges here and they're hooked up. It's all good. And apparently I ordered this to be smoothed. This is our normal way to walk. And if we walk this way, this farm actually can probably be left fallow here in a minute, but if we walk this way we can go up to where our animal pens are. I still have seed storage here, but I think it is everything but the cave seeds, yeah. And that's fine because that's just way up here to that little plot here, and I actually just literally before I started the episode I just changed this to barley, and we need to maybe get some sort of direction on what we want to grow here at some point, but this is just a fun little side project for the moment. When it comes to animals, we have a fair few pigs, we have a fair few sheep, we have these hens that hopefully are laying eggs. I have seen eggs in the kitchen stockpiles, so it's fine. We have some yaks and a horse. Yes. Okay, so this here, of course, is actually the trap corridor. So if we get sieged, we can close this bridge and let them walk through all the traps and then run into our barracks, which is here. Yeah, that's the general idea. Maybe we need to have a bridge here as well. But yeah. So the entrance is pretty much finished here. I mean, there are still things to do, but like the basic layout of it is finished, and then we descend the stairway. And here we come to the civic quarters, and I've started sort of thinking about what we're going to do here, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Instead, if we go down one more level, we come to the bedroom, the living quarters. And I realized the mistake. I don't know if it was last episode or whatever. I thought there's too few bedrooms, but that's because I've just dug out some more here. And so one of these modules here is 50 bedrooms, so that's a quarter of the fort. So if we add another one up north and one to the east and one to the south, we have the 200 bedrooms needed for the fort. And I don't think that's too bad, So at the furthest, right, to get to this guy's room here, he needs to walk, well, 40 blocks. I guess it might be a bit longer for these guys. Let's say 50 blocks. I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. Although, the most efficient way to do this would be to have a stair in the middle and have 4 floors of this. But yeah, that's not what we're doing. So, and then in the middle here, we have the dining room, and this is also where all the levers are for the bridges that we looked at up top. Below that, just one level below, is our main food and drink storage. And the drink storage looks good. The food storage looks like they need to work on prepared meals here a bit. Underneath that, we have, this is going to be where the water is. And this here as well. and possibly this is then just like a dead level where we don't want dripping from the roofs and things. I was like, why is there a statue here? But it's actually a dwarf clad in... Alright. He has like normal clothes on him, but he looks quite odd. Yeah. Okay. And no, I'm not being racist. It just looked like it was made out of chocolate. Yeah. Not racist, okay? Right. Our main finished goods storage is one level below that. And then we have our industry below that. And that really is the extent of the fort so far. We have a military level down here to build. But we've been working fairly hard to optimize this. So this is all the stone crafts. This is all the wood crafts. And this is our metal crafting area, which we are still building up. But as you can see, we found iron. And we have iron bars. I think we are starting to get some steel bars as well. Over here is the dual crafting. And we set this up so that these things are supposed to get encrusted, but it's going slow so far. Below here is our main food production area, and this here is going to be our new farm. This is our pigtail area, and the pigtails go in this section here, and a bit out here to get made into cloth and bags and things like that. So for instance, he's making here a yarn dress at the moment. Our still is currently here, but no, actually our stills are here. Yeah. This area, anyway, the everything around the kitchen here is for the kitchen. So this is some plant parts, that's also for the stills. And then here we have cheese and milk. And here we have eggs, and we have hens here, and so on and so forth. The fishery takes and gives fish to this stockpile, and puts the shells here. And the butchery, of course, has the meat and the whatnot. The farmer's workshop and the quern and this stuff produces syrup and flours and things and puts them here. And then all the stuff that the craft dwarf and leather worker can use from the butchers, for instance, is put in these stockpiles here. And this is finished leather goods. Yeah, so we're getting somewhere with that. Now we're gonna have some sort of barracks down here, but we have actually also started working on this, which is going to be... Maybe this is where I'm gonna put the barracks. I'm unsure. Anyway, this is the trap corridor. Same idea exactly as in the entrance. So we close this bridge, and they have to walk through the trap corridor. And that's because this leads to the first cavern layer, which we have briefly been out into, but we've withdrawn again until we have some more defenses up. So I think that is the fort. We have 43 people, and we have just literally just become a barony. And Risen is the Baron. Etter is the expedition leader. And he will become a mayor, or somebody will become a mayor, once we get to 50 people there. So that'll happen soon as well. But Risen is like the most important person in the fort, right? He is the Baron, manager, chief medical dwarf, and bookkeeper. So I mean, if we could replace him with something, that would be amazing. Yeah, actually, but he's a minor, so no. Yeah, for now, it's gonna have to be like this. Yeah. So who has risen? Let's have a look at him, just for funsies. He's 69 years old, has 2 lovers. And they are Eater, the expedition leader, and Vabok, the miner. So he's a doctor, and he's Vabok, the other doctor, is his lover, and he's a mayor. He's a baron, and the mayor or expedition leader Eater is also his lover. So obviously he keeps his friends close. Summarize. Um, and he's a talented record keeper, but very rusty. So obviously, yeah, skill organizer. He's also a stone cutter. Anyway, he's cheerful, emotionally obsessive, poor focus, vain, values decorum, and low self-esteem. But he's done really well for himself. Society flourishes when lawbreakers are punished. And his memories, right? In the year 100, so when we arrived here, he remembers fondness, remembering a new romance, and became more cheerful as a result of that. Satisfied remembering improved record keeping, and fondness remembering talking with a friend. And then in the autumn, he he remembers pleasure, remembering a fine, tastefully arranged table, and making a friend. Then he is blissful, remembering sleeping in a very good bedroom. Fondness, remembering talking with a friend. Fondness, remembering making a friend. Love, remembering a new romance. So I guess one of these romances happened straight away, and the other one a year later. And the last memory he has is pleasure, remembering his own fine bed. But he feels a little bit lonely and bored. So we might want to look into that. Anyway, he doesn't have the things he needs. So that might be something we look into today too. But for now, let's unpause the game. And see if we can't start thinking about this medical lark. So on this level, by the way, let's maybe talk a little bit about that. We're going to have the hospital, of course. We're going to have offices for everybody who needs an office. We're going to have all the temples and all the guilds that we need. And we're going to have a tavern, library, maybe some sort of dormitory for the tavern. And then we're going to have all the nobles' fancy bedrooms. So it's quite a lot to sort of fit into one level, but and I need to just double check some things here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. No, that is after this door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Then it's going to go out like this, you know, for a bit. So that means that this can't be exactly like it is here. And we need to move this whole thing upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's maybe plan out this whole room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. This is actually not part of it. And but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that, right? So then we'd go down 12, I suppose. No, that can't be right. I would like to say that it's like that, so and then this, right? But does that add up? No. And actually it's because it's like this. Okay. So I think we got it nailed down, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, again, I'm doing it wrong. For some reason this is hard for me. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there is still something wrong here. It needs to be like this and like that. No. And we should be able to do that here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it doesn't. Yeah, it does add up. Man. Yeah, okay. I get confused by what's. Yeah, negative space. Negative space. Okay, let's just do it in a different way. How many squares is it supposed to be until the wall? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then wall. So 1, 2, 3, 7, and then the wall. So the wall is here. And it's obviously the same on all of these. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We can draw that out. And the thing is, I can't do that. Like, I can't put this here because then I'm going to think that's going to be dug out. So I need to just do this. Okay. So that means we need to tie this up with this, and so on and so forth, right? And you might be wondering why I'm so nitpicky about this, and the reason is there's going to be water here, and that water is going to have effect on this level as well, and I'm sure you can see how. Yeah. Right, and so here like that, right? This is all dug out. And this is all dug out. And actually, this is going to be the tavern down here. So this is going to be quite big. And then they would dig out this. Like that. Okay. And now we just need some doors. And I put one door in here. Right? And that is correct. I think. No. No, it's not. Oh man. That goes here. Okay, that door goes there. And here and here. And then likewise, we have a door here and a door here and a door here. And then we come up to the what we're actually doing, which is the hospital. And I'll swap it to actual dig in here. And we'll dig this out. So I'm fairly sure this is now right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And then if we stand here and go down, it actually matches up. Yes, we are pleased. Okay. And so this here then is the wall, and then this is actually dug out. So we need to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up here. So to here actually, and then we need to take this away and this way. And then this needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that is up for debate. But we'll make it 7. But for now, just so we get the thing right. This is the door then to the hospital, as I've thought about it. And the hospital is basically a 5 wide thing going off in that direction, right? But it also hollows out all of this stuff, as far as, while considering that there's a wall here. So we can probably do roughly the same here. Like that. And then as far as I had it planned, it was like this, but there's like walls. So these are little rooms. The problem with these little rooms is, I think, actually there needs to be a bed and a table in these. So I might want to make them slightly bigger. Like I might want to make them 4 deep instead of 3. And then we can have another well here. And the snazzy thing about this well is it'll come through here, which I believe will just about miss both of these bedroom things that are gonna be here. I hope. Yes. But as you can see, this is a little bit too big, maybe. We could just say, well, this is going to be a corridor instead. And that way we could, expand this like we have down here, like that. And we could also just say, well, this is just going to be a straight corridor. And I think what we, you know what, I think we should remove that and remove that. And then what we can do is we can go, okay, like that. And then we could have another well here, which is more like a social well. But we'll get back to that. I think we'll dig out for that, but I'm not sure we'll do it. Okay, am I happy with this? It's more symmetrical, so I guess I am. So now, just in the for the sake of efficiency, we can just do that. Even that. So we get somewhere with this hospital business. I'm just worried, you see, that something is going to come up here and we need a hospital. And oh, actually, we had merchants here. Well, what do you know? Let's deal with that then. That is a valuable siltstone amulet. For sure. I believe I've already moved some stuff here. And I got no recollection of which merchant it is. Like, is it amulets? We don't have any bracelets. Is it the dwarves or is it the... Yeah, it's the dwarves. Okay, so maybe we need to move some more finished goods bin. I don't think these are relevant though. Should do that one. That looks valuable. And that one is already on the way. Yeah, I mean, 4 items, 72 quid, not worth it, right? This one is pretty good, 3,200 for 2 items. This is a cloth bin. And we could see here as well if we have any barrels that could be interesting. Prepared food barrel for 300. We are already moving some. Okay, fine. So I guess we need to deal with this trading business here first. Errol is unfortunately asleep. Oh, here he comes. Okay, so I can't remember what we need, but I mean, some glass is never wrong. Imagine if somebody has a bit of a mood. Clay, and there's some instruments here. Very pricey though. And this looks to be all fixed up stuff, so we can just go like that. So this is all encrusted, so this is actually what we want to buy. Sorry, sell. And I'm sure we have some kids here as well. Sure, we'll get a sandbag as well. We have sand, but, you know. Buying a fair bit of leather seems to be one of those things that, you know. No cloth. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just buy a bit more leather. Seems to be one of those things that you can never produce enough of yourself, you know? And then let's see here. Nether cap crutch, sure. The mountain exposed. A written work of fiction or something. And I said that we were low on prepared food. Maybe that's because all of the prepared food is up here. Buying the thread. Garlic, sure. Cool. And then we'll go plonk, and we're ready to trade. Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. No trader needed. And we can go down and see how we're doing. The hillock of Wisp Searched has been founded nearly a day's travel to the west and incorporated into your holdings. Okay. I'm always very unsure about what these things mean. Sure, they said to the west. Oh, this is us. Okay. Yeah, here. So that's a hillock with 50 guys in it, economically linked to us. And I guess we could send somebody over there. I don't know how this works. But I guess we could have a messenger and send them over there, and maybe we could get workers from there. So we could get like more people coming from there. But I'm unsure how it works. I shall endeavor to find out though before the next episode. So this is going to be our hospital, and I'm guessing we're scrapping. We can put tables in here, and then these bigger ones here can be for traction benches and the like. Well, something is clearly wrong here. All right, so we can do meeting area. This whole thing, except meeting area, except this, right? And then we say that this is a hospital. I guess we need to have a doctor. And really, I guess it's the miner, diagnostician, is the baron, surgeon, uh, yeah, Stintad, the pump operator, and hopefully we'll have somebody who knows how to do bones. No, we don't. So it is Ast, the paper maker. You're it. And of course, we really need a chest in here. So let's plonk that just inside here. And I guess we should have doors here. And I shouldn't have mined out that block, but that's fine. Plonk some walls here and call it done. So we have this setup, but we don't have what we don't have here is we don't have a well. In fact, the fortress has no well at all, and that is something we need to address. Oh. But I think we're going to have to address that some other time, maybe in the next episode. For now, oh, we've become 54 people, by the way. I'm not looking at all. And yeah, so that means we should probably become a he should become a mayor now, soonish. And we have a ban on certain exports. Statues. Okay, he's one of them. That actually suits us very well. We are going to make loads of statues in this fort. So yeah. Oh, these are also in need of sorting out. But yeah, thank you for watching. And leave a like, leave a comment. Ask me questions about Dwarf Fortress. And I will see you in the next episode. Yeah, thank you, and bye.